Hey, Jenny Jones, Digital Growth Hacks Club. All right, so listen, do not get distracted. It's a lot going on. This is AI week for AppSumo. A ton is going on. Lots of moving parts. Again, if this is your first time to this channel, please go ahead and like, subscribe. You never know what I'm going to come up with. And I can assure you, this will be one of those weeks that you're going to see a lot of different things from me. So you don't want to miss on that. Make sure you hit the bell notification. People tell me, hey, I missed this video. I missed that video. You got to hit the bell notification because I wake up random 2 o'clock in the morning and put out a video because I thought of a different hack. All right, so let's get into it. This is AI week. So AppSumo is the biggest marketplace for AI tools and deals. Discover top AI solutions to automate your life and take 10% off with your Plus discount. All right, so if you're not a Plus discount user, let's address that first. So you can actually get that as well. And a Plus, basically, they're giving you, I think it's $97 or $100 a year. They basically give you $25 a quarter, which is $100 back. They give you a $25 coupon. You get a $25 coupon every quarter. So they're essentially giving you your money back. So I don't think that's a bad deal. And I think if you spend, I think it used to be if you get about 5 or 6 tools throughout the year, you've basically recouped your costs plus some and saved even more money. And now that the prices, seems like some of the prices are going up about $10 or $15, I'd say now is a no-brainer to get the Plus discount. But let's move on. Let's just try to make sure we get this. Now, they had a lot of things going on here. Let's address these AI tools first, because I don't want you to get distracted and I don't want this video to be super duper long. So let's talk about it. So Frontly is back, right? Frontly came back. Frontly is different. I was in it last night because I knew I think they have a 2.0 or something coming out. So I was in there last night. I looked at some of the things. This tool has grown up. What I'm trying to find compelling about this tool is how would I deploy it? Because there's a lot of things that's come out since Frontly dropped. So I'm not going to dig too much into that because I don't think that's going to fit a lot of my audience. I think that's a very niche audience, but Frontly is not a bad tool. They have an annual plan and they still have some lifetime plans, but I think they do some annual plans as well, just in case you want to test it out. Now I have one confession to make, and let me make this very, very, very clear to you. I have one confession. As many times as Deposit Photo has been here, and I've seen Deposit Photo maybe 7 times, I've never picked it up. And the reason why I never picked it up, because I can always find photos, different places, Canva, different things like that. I got to tell you, and there's a reason why, and I'm not going to reveal the reason why I'm going to pick it up until later. I'm going to do a live, stream possibly tonight. And because there's just too many tools to get into. So I'm going to probably do a live stream tonight. It wasn't my first choice. But I just can't get to all of this juiciness this week. And I have a very, very busy week. I have some other stuff offset. I got some CE credits I got to do. I just got a lot of things going on, and this is consuming my life. And you're going to see, the reason why later. So I'm going to actually buy a single code this time. And I've never bought it. And King Sumo, I know he's out there. He's like, Jenny, what do you mean you've never bought it? You're always talking about our tools. I never had a reason to buy it until now. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. Oh my goodness. Do I show you this hack? I'm going to show you the hack, and I'm going to probably do it on my live stream tonight. It's going to be crazy. I don't even know what I'm going to call the live stream tonight. It's just going to be packed and juicy, full of a lot of information. But I'm finally, for the first time, you're probably saying, wait a minute, Jenny's buying Deposit Photos. Why? You're going to find out why. I'm telling you, this is going to be crazy. I'm excited. Some of my members on my channel don't give away the juiciness of this tool. Do not give away the juiciness of this tool, but we're going to talk about it. All right. So Deposit Photos, I can't believe I'm buying. I can't believe I'm sharing that I'm buying that. Letterly, I think what I like about Letterly is you can make these little notes to yourself, and they have a app for your desktop as well. So the challenge with Letterly is there's so many other tools now that I'm using. I bought Letterly and I'm like, I like for what it does, right? I like it for what it does, but you can like leave these voice notes or these voice messages on your phone when you're out. You know, I'm out driving, I'm walking the beach. My wife and I were at a restaurant. She doesn't want me to do business sometimes. I'll go in the bathroom and leave a voice note for myself. Hopefully she's not listening to this, but I'll leave the voice note. So when I get back to my desktop, it's already there for me. And then from there, I can expound on it. So this is not a bad sleeper if you don't have a tool already. But I'm finding that tools like Merlin are starting to take over my life because there's so much more. They give so much more to it. But if you don't have a good note-taking tool, I highly recommend this tool. I may even do a little demo on it or something like that tonight. I'm just not really sure. I don't think that there's a need for it, but you can definitely do a lot because it syncs here. So they're showing here where it syncs to your Android, iPhone, Mac, web, iPad. This is so powerful when you're doing your different leaving notes for yourself and stuff like that. I find this to be very, very convenient. But let's not get distracted. We're going to talk about some money makers. So I gave you two tools, Letterly and Deposit Photos. Those are tools. Those are nice to haves if you have the money laying around, right? Frontly is if you just have nothing else to pick up. Frontly is definitely something you can pull off the shelf and start exploring with. Whisper Transcribe is a tool that I have. Unless they've made some updates, I just thought it was an okay tool. I just think it's an okay tool. Convert audio and video content into content. There's so many more tools right now that Whisper Transcribe has got to find their voice in this space. And when they first came out, they were not bad, but you got Cast Magic. You got a lot of different tools competing for shelf space for Whisper Transcribe. And I haven't found their secret power, and I've been looking for it. I do own it. I think I own like a tier 2 or tier 3 because when they first came out, they were really kind of the first ones doing it. So if you haven't had an opportunity to get maybe your Cast Magics or some of those other tools, you can definitely look at this. Unifier, all those different tools. It's going to find a lot of time on your shelf. Cubri is another tool. You're competing in a space with all these new tools, these short form videos. I think what I liked about Cubri, and I don't know if I'm going to take this off the shelf or not. I'd have to see. I think what I liked about this tool, and I haven't seen anyone really do yet, is they have these quiz makers. So you can take these videos and turn them into short quiz makers. I don't know. I just don't know that they're going to move the needle enough for me based off some of the other tools that I have. If that's something you guys are interested in, definitely let me know. I just don't know that this one's going to move the needle like some of the other past tools. And there's no knock on it. It's just that we've seen a lot of tools already. You have to be bringing something different. When I look at it, what I want for my tools now when they come, you better move the needle for me, or you better give me an opportunity to make money, right? Other than that, I've seen your tool before, and there's no knock on this. Maybe you're new to this channel, and this is definitely a tool you should probably take a look at. I just don't know. I don't know what they're doing differently than some of the tools I've seen out already. I need to know their magic powers. I'll probably study it more. Just right now, I'm not going to be able to get into that particular tool. Let's talk about, let me give you some other little secret tools, right? So Zound is a tool that I think they do some weird things, like their login is pretty crazy. Their login, you got to log in like 3 times. It's really, and I think the founder needs to know about that. I'm gonna ask them about this. Hey, dude, what's up with your login? Right, their login, it says start recording right here. This is funny. This is the only knock I have on this tool. I really like it. It cuts out background noise very, very well. But this tool, it has select your file or start recording. And basically what it does, if you select a file, you can bring it in and it removes the background noise and stuff like that. But I've used Zound for script when I'm reading a script, a voiceover script, or maybe I'll go into a subscriber. I think it's subscriber, the YouTube one, and you write up your scripts. If you read your scripts directly into Zound, one thing I will tell you about Zound makes you sound like a radio personality DJ. I'm going to give them a shout out. I may even talk about them a little bit tonight, but as far as moving forward as a digital content creator, you need a tool like Zound in your pocket, right? You definitely need a tool like that. I haven't tested out their voice cloning that much, but really the sweet spot here is a tier 2. But if you don't have it at all, a tier 1 with 20 hours a month is not going to hurt you. And theirs is kind of pretty. They're not doing anything fancy here. They're just doing the voice cloning. If you're into voice cloning, that would be something that you would look at. Other than that, a tier 1 and a tier 2, just to have a tier 2 to sleep at night would be nice. But if you didn't have any money, and you're trying to share your money and split your money up, a tier 1 is definitely, you need a tier 1 of this tool. Do not sleep on this tool. There was some people in my community, I told them, I said, hey man, if Zound ever comes back, you need to be on it, baby. And they're like, oh, Jenny, it came back. I'm like, I told you it'd come back. This tool is, I'm giving this tool a 5 out of 5, just for what it does. It cleans up, it removes background noise. And I love it. I absolutely love it for voiceovers or B-rolls, right? And if you're in a content creator, get this tool, at least a tier 1. I'm telling you now. I don't know if I can do a demo on this. I probably will. I've done a lot of the things that I've done where you've seen my shorts. I'm using Zound. Zound is like a secret tool, and I'm giving you my secret ingredient right here. So Zound is definitely a tool you definitely want to look at. So that's the first tool you want to look at. That's the least expensive. I told you I was going to get deposit photos, and I was going to get them for a different reason. I may share that tonight. Tonight's going to be crazy. Let me see. All right, so let's talk about, now let's get to the money makers, right? So it's funny because Followr is a tool. You do you can post for people, or you can do, social media posts and different things like that. Person doesn't always want to be there and present, stuff like that. Let me tell you the thing about Followr, and I've been using it not as much because I have a couple other ones. I think what happened, and let me tell you my secret. I'm going to tell you another secret. You guys always learn something on my videos, right? Every time they came back, I bought a tier or 2. I bought a tier or 2. I'm not even going to, I'd be lying to you if I didn't tell you, or a tier or a coupon. So ultimately, when they just came back today, I finally topped off and got the last 2 and got I have 10 codes, which is $4.90. But what 10 codes gives you is the white labeling, right? Let's look at that. Let's see what it at least looks like. So it gave you the white labeling, right? And the reason why I have it, I have so many clients. I have a lot of coaching clients. And if they're just getting off the ground, they don't know anything about social media posting or anything like that. So what I do is I'll set them up with one of my accounts, and they're already paying me a monthly fee already for me and my coaching, but I want them to be successful. So I'm going to position them and give them a seat. And that's normally what I do. And I teach that in Hackpack You. I teach them how you make your clients better so that they never really leave. You're always putting them in a position to win. And this is one of those tools that I'm topping off now, that now I'm going to extend this to some of my coaching clients. Let's take a look really quick. Let's take a look at their white labeling feature, because you may just want to buy this and just get the white labeling. So, and it has all the other things that you have in a planner, but let's look at the white labeling here really, really quick. So I'm in the Followr now, and this is the white labeling. So complete your branding first, configure. So you have to put your brand name, domain, platform title, stuff like that. Then you start putting your square logo, rectangle logo, favicon, all that stuff's going to go here, and it'll be your particular dashboard for them to log into. and so on and so forth. Then you put your contact number. So this is kind of the white labeling setup here. And then they're able, so now if I run it as my brand, then even if for my coaching brand, a person can come here and I can say, hey, let's get you up and running. Let me show you what kind of tools you need to use. And let's do some posting and stuff like that. So this is how the white label look. I haven't white labeled mine. I just got it today. And like I said, my secret was, listen, every time they came back, I don't know if they're ever going to come back. And I didn't think they would. I think what the highest I had was 8 coupons, which was this one. And I said, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to use white labeling, but now that I've picked up so many clients since they've come back, I can see where I can help my clients out by getting this tool. So I picked it up additional. I think I paid $100 and something for it because I was so close to it already. And so the price is going to increase. So this is a business, right? So if you're saying, hey, things are going to change, I can give you maybe 5 to 10 reasons why a tool like this is going to be more beneficial, even moving into this presidential campaign. I say presidential campaign, that just means the changes, the movements, the risks that people are taking this upcoming administration. I can see a tool like Followr being a very, very beneficial tool. I'm just letting you know. All right, so let's go back. I may show a little bit of that tonight, and maybe even a strategy. Tonight's gonna be fire because I already see all the ideas I'm gonna share with you guys. Let's talk about Robo Motion. Let's talk about this is the 5,000 pound gorilla in the room. Now, Robo Motion is an RPA. It's a robotic. What is it called? It's robotic process automation. So this is kind of like Task Magic, right? Jeremy's tool. This one was out before that one. Jeremy's, to compare the two is not really fair. They both do the same thing. I think Jeremy came out with a way that made his a little bit more friendlier, but I think at the core, I think Robo Motion is probably sturdier, right? I do get a lot of, I'm not going to talk bad about Task Magic. I'm just going to say between the two, this one's going to give you more range as far as some of the complex things that you would probably want to pull off. You could do a lot of things over there on their side as well. And again, I'm not going to compare the two. I don't have a full comparison because Robo Motion is a little bit difficult to comprehend and understand, because if you dug into this tool, you could do a lot of damage with this tool. They have scheduling, they have these robots, they have workers, right? So you could go the console, the admin. This tool is really, really sturdy. And what I mean by sturdy, it's really, really, really sturdy, right? So I think they added some new tiers here. You can have unlimited users. Oh, whoa, unlimited users. Interesting. So they're giving you unlimited users. They're giving you 20 robots, unlimited flow. So 20 robots is really how many process robots you can have, or employees, right? Or robot employees you can have working at one time. They're giving you 20 here. And then they have some application robots that run and go through your applications as well. I don't know that I mean, if you're really good at it, you can probably use this and deploy it as a business. And then you get 24 per month. So you get basically 24 hours per month to run in their cloud, right? This is a nice little bump here. I didn't know they had this. I don't know, unlimited users. I don't know that would even be possible to even do. And you get unlimited workflows here. So you'd have to really be into this space to really take advantage of that. And can you make money with this tool? Absolutely. You can make money with this tool. You can do a lot of different things and have people run them. This is a hard sell, I think, in this particular economy. Robo Motion, it does a lot of stuff for you. It does a lot. You can go in and do a lot of different things, automate different tasks on your computer. Hey, go to my computer, do this, do that, send an email. I think where Jeremy and Task Magic is, they're tightly woven and integrated in with active pieces. So as you can see, also they have plus access. I think you're able to get to the plus access is going to end in 4 days. And then I think they're going to open it up. There may even be a price increase on this. I don't even know. I haven't looked at it that well. All right, so let's get back into it. So we have Zound, Robo Motion, agentic flow. I kind of looked at it a little bit. We're going to come back to that one. I don't know. We may have to come back to that one. Blogify, here's what I'll tell you about Blogify, right? And a lot of people don't know this, so I will just tell you. I have Blogify full freaking stack. And let me tell you the reason why. Blogs are coming back. The reason why blogs are coming back is because ads are just all right. If I'm trying to become a voice or a thought leader or even have AI pick up some of my readings, that's why blog, you can say what you want to say, but blogs are making a major comeback. And what I'm impressed about on Blogify is they have evolved, right? They have evolved. Let me see if they did anything different this comeback. Let me see if what you get for 5 codes. 200 blogs per month, 200 posts, SEO score optimization, YouTube Connect, Copilot. Yeah, so I think I have this for this particular tool, 5 codes. Let me see. I'm not going to take 5 codes is really inexpensive. $3.90. This is almost like the Followr. You can get these tools that are super inexpensive. Let me see if the price is going to increase. No, the price is not going to increase on this one. I think Followr, the price is going to increase. Let me see what you get with 4 codes. You can actually get away. Can you get with 4? Oh, so you can do 4 codes here, but I think they give you for 5 codes, they give you the YouTube Connect. So if you have a YouTube channel, you really want to take advantage of the YouTube Connect. I think I'm going to show some highlights of this and some real strengths of this blogging platform. I'm not going to get into those right now. I have this full stack in this tool. You can make money off of this too. I think you can get into they have a program where they can do ads. So you can make some money. You can earn commission from automated affiliate links. So they can drop in affiliate links for you as well. To me, this is a worthy pickup for the dynamics of the future. So if people are going to Google and Yahoo less than ads and all that, because people are going there less because people are now using ChatGPT, they're not going to those places to find their information anymore. I really think blogs are going to I think blogs are making a resurgence, and to have your own blogging platform and not be on anyone else's, I think is great. What they've added. All right, so let me at least show you what they've added, right? Let me show you what they've added. I got to show you. Stand by. So I'll just show you this piece, and I'll probably show a little bit more this evening. You can add your own websites. So now they'll host your blog for you, because I was hunting to try to, hey, do I go back with Blogger? And I don't like to do WordPress. Do I do Ghost? They just came out with this, I want to say 3 months ago, where you can actually create your own blog on their platform. To me, for the price to create your own blog on this platform, I think that $350 now becomes a steal. I really believe this is the steal of this AI setup here, and they could create so many. Let me show you some of my blogs here. So let's go here. So I did a blog here on agency handy versus orchestra, right? And if you're in my contest, you'll see that this is one of the places you had to connect with. So I can see using this and then probably using this with one of your other tools and getting this got some serious juice, because it's using all these different headings and all these different keywords and all that. This is giving you some serious juice. This Blogify is probably, I've seen, because I mean there was a blog platform that came out and they went out of business, and that kind of teed me off, and I didn't like that. But you can connect. So this is their connection now. This is their platform. Then you can do your WordPress here. You can do your Blogger. You can do your Medium here. You can send it from Zapier, send it somewhere else. You can send it to Pabbly somewhere else. But there's nothing like having your own blog here. And what I like about this tool is if I have another blog writer and I want to export it in HTML, I can blend that one in over here because I can edit this. And if I edit the blog, and where I've seen the benefit of this is I can do text or HTML. And then with the HTML, I can actually add in some back pieces and some juicy pieces. And let me show you. This is a hack, right? I'm going to give you this hack because you followed this far. And you guys always know I kind of give you guys some secret juice. Let me show you this hack that I did. So the hack that I did is because I can use this HTML, I was able to pull in another tool that does a very good assessment of versus tools. And I pulled it in and I have it here. Agency Handy versus Orchestra. And I was able to pull those in. And because it has HTML, I was able to pull in all of this information and have the buy links and all that. Made it very, very, very easy to do. Blogify and Followr are the two hands down steals, I think. The rest are tools that we can use to enhance our business, right? And Read Wonders, I'm very intrigued about this tool. I am very, very intrigued about this tool. The way they're doing the research, and you can look at, I'm going to pull this off the shelf. You need to know that. I'm not going to get into the details of it right now, but I'm definitely going to pull this tool off the shelf because of the way they do their research. And I'm going to run it up against my Merlin because I've been using Merlin a lot. Shout out to my guy, Co-Crush Media. He says, Jenny, you got to get into Merlin. They're doing some different things. I got into Merlin, and Merlin is just it's making my hair on fire because of things they can do. And I want to see what Wonders AI, because you can research from multiple angles, verified sources. And so I definitely want to see what they're doing because I love doing a lot of research papers, being a thought leader and things of that nature. So I don't know. I mean, I probably do maybe a tier 1 or maybe a tier 1. I don't think that there's anything serious I'll do because I don't have a large team that's going to do the research. But maybe I'll do that because I like to do my own research papers. And there's a workflow that I use to bring credibility to the pieces of the documents that I put together. And I need good research tools. I'm definitely going to pull this off the shelf. If you never hear me talk about it again, then it was just okay. But if I start going to the roofs and it becomes a Wednesday winner, I don't know. It's chicken dinner, right? So we got that. Agent Flow, Wonders. All right, so let's talk about, for the last one, this right here is called Pix AI. I've had access to MollyPick for, I don't know, about a week now, because this is going to be part of my giveaway for the community. If you're a YouTube channel, if you're blowing my YouTube channel and you're a community, and you list a Hackpack 3 and above, or part of my personal community with Hackpack 4 and all that, then you're going to get an opportunity to win this. You're going to get an opportunity to win this tool. And I think they said it's a tier 3. I think they said tier 3. Let me go back and check my notes. Yeah, I think they did say a tier 3. Ooh, juicy. So they're giving away the highest tier for this. Wait, let me check. I got to make sure that it's really a tier 3. I might put my own self in it. Okay, I'm just kidding. So they're giving away a tier 3. So this tool, they're giving away a tier 3. They partnered with, Digital Growth Hacks Club, and it says, hey, let's do a giveaway. I was like, all right, let's do it. So part of my community, again, if you're a member of this channel and you're a Hackpack 3 and above, then you have an opportunity to win. It's going to be random. I got a lot of favorites in my community, make no mistake. But this is going to be a random pull, right? So this is going to be random for anybody that is, again, you must be a Hackpack 3. That's part of the rules I put in there. It must be Hackpack 3 of this channel and above. So you'll see that. Those of you who are part of the community, you already see that in the community tab here. So it's already up. So people have already entered. I think we have about 20 entries already. But you're going to win this tool. I'm going to save this tool for tonight. So if you want to see this tool and you want to see how good it is, You got to wait for it tonight. I'm going to break it out tonight. I don't even have time. This video is so long already. They're not. So here's what I'll say about this tool. And I'm gonna just tell you this. And you may have heard of this you may have heard this already, but people are coming for Canva. They are coming for Canva. They want a piece of that pie, and Molly Pix and say, hey, let us get into this mix. They're doing a lot of things I think that are really, really nice and different. They are a different mix here. So we're going to talk about this. I definitely pulled it off the shelf. So what we're going to talk about tonight, let's do a recap because I'm doing a live stream tonight. You got to be there or be square. Frontally, I may just bring up just to kind of to cure a lot of people's curiosity. I may pull that out. I do own that. I own the full stack from the last time. I think some things have changed, and I don't know if I'm even still good for my full stack. I don't know. I got to check into that. But I thought they were doing some things very uniquely, but there have been so many other tools come out since then. So Frontly's there. I'm going to show you deposit photos. I got to go deposit photos. Yes. I'm going to show you some things that I'm able to do with deposit photos as a result of the new AI stuff. You want to definitely take a look at deposit photos. Now, to me, deposit photos is more value than it's ever been, in my opinion. I don't know if I'm going to get into Letterly. I don't think Letterly is going to move the needle. I just think that's a very, very good tool to keep you focused. So I don't know if I'm going to get into that tonight. I'm not going to get into Robo Motion tonight. I'm not that well versed in that tool, even though I own a high tier. I had plans for it, but it's just the rollout is so difficult for me. Whisper, transcribe, probably not going to get in that. Followr, I probably will get in that. I'll probably get into a use case for that. If you want to show up and just get the use case on that, that's going to be good. Not going to get into H-Ink Flow. I think I even have that. Zound, I may give you some samples of what I've been able to do with Zound. Blogify, we're definitely going to look at. I'm not going to get into Rewonders tonight. I may just get that one anyway, just to look at it. Molly Pix, we're definitely going to get into it. Other than that, tonight is going to be fire. Hopefully you liked this this Monday Madness. It is some serious Monday Madness. There's still some good tools here too. Yeesh. All right, so meeting is still here. I had a meeting with the founder this week. Oh man, so again, I may even do some different things. Definitely, so we're definitely going to look at that. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So hey, Monday, this Monday Madness, AppSumo, they outdid themselves. I'll give them a 4.5 taco. 4.5 taco. I like the depth. I like the AI selections here. It's going to be hard to get a 5 taco out of me, AppSumo, but this is definitely close. This is 4.5. I think they're giving you a lot of variations. You guys know I like the tools that help you make money, but I think there's a lot of them they're doing with AI. That's all about productivity. And I think that's a lot of people miss the message with that. So you can make money in that. You could sell productivity to others, or you can use it in your own practice. So that's what AI is doing. But pure money makers, that's going to be your Followr. And that's definitely going to be, I actually think you can make some money with, actually, you know how I know you can make money with Molly Pix? We're going to talk about it. Reason why I know you can make money with Molly Pix, because nobody's really doing what they're doing. I'm going to show you guys some crazy stuff. Hey, this has been Jenny Jones. Tonight I'm going live. I haven't settled on a time yet. That's going to come. So you need to be able to subscribe to the channel. Figure it out. Hey, you guys have been great. Take care. Goodbye for now. Oh, don't forget the contest. We're going to be giving away a free for life tier 3. Let's look at the tier 3 again. Oh my goodness. I didn't even know they were doing a tier 3. Yeah, so it's going to get 3,000 monthly credits. Credits are pretty nice. They don't take a lot from you unless you're using their AI a lot. That's obvious. Yeah, let's look at that. And I have a tier 2. I may even upgrade to a tier 3 as much as I'm liking it. But I have so many other AI tools that I don't really need to get max tiers unless I'm going to really, really use a tool a lot. But the tool I'm going to mix this with, I may, and here's what I'm going to do. Since you hung out this long, and I always save the good stuff for the end because I like when people drop off and I give the good secrets at the end. I may show you my Easter Bunny $1 million hack. I may do that tonight. I'm going to save that. I'm going to save the $1 million hack for tonight. Make sure you guys are using my codes to support the channel. If you want me to continue to come up with this crazy stuff for you guys have been great. Take care. Goodbye for now.